Thank you for joining us at xm.com for today's market comment by Rafi Boyadjian. I'm Maria Bashir-Davis. Dovish expectations for the major central banks suffered a setback on Tuesday after ECB Governing Council member Robert Holzmann cast doubt on the prospect of any rate cuts in 2024. Speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Holzmann cited the heightened geopolitical risks in the Middle East as posing a significant threat to inflation. Other ECB officials also pushed back on the idea of a rate cut as early as spring, but were not quite as hawkish. The question now is whether the Fed will follow a similar tactic to rein in the market's excessive pricing for policy easing over the coming months. Fed Governor Christopher Waller is due to make remarks at 1600 GMT, and there's a lot of speculation on whether he will backtrack on some of his recent dovish language that had taken markets by surprise. Government bond yields spiked higher globally on the back of the ECB's pushback, with U.S. yields also edging higher today. However, the moves were relatively modest when considering the extent to which Treasury yields slumped last week. There was no dramatic repricing in money markets either, suggesting that traders still overwhelmingly think that central banks will slash rates later this year. What's also striking is that the U.S. dollar has been powering ahead overnight, with the euro struggling to make any gains from the hawkish sound bites coming from the ECB. Against a basket of currencies, the dollar is trading at a one-month high today. It's possible that the ECB, doubling down on its higher-for-longer message, has revived concerns about over-tightening, weighing on the euro. Moreover, tensions in the Red Sea, as well as the prospect of Donald Trump winning the nomination to lead the Republicans in November's presidential election, are spurring some safe haven demand for the greenback. Oil futures recently broke above their descending trend line, only to head sideways as the supply constraints sparked by the crisis in the Middle East and production issues elsewhere are being offset by growing worries about the economic outlook. As for gold, the dollar's constant upswings are slowing its advance, even as rate cut bets remain elevated. This week could prove decisive for the precious metal if Fed officials ratchet up their pushback attempts against big rate cuts. Thanks for watching today's market comment here at xm.com.